Hey everybody, it's Miss Bolar here, your principal, and I want to congratulate you for making it through the first trimester successfully. I am so proud of our students and staff for getting through this very challenging first part of our school year. And next week, we have no school for one whole week. That means you don't log in from home or come to school. You get to spend some time at home with your family in honor of Thanksgiving. It's a great way to end our trimester and get rested and ready for starting trimester 2. It's also exciting that this week parents are having conferences with our teachers and sharing the progress you're making on that shows on your report card. Those were all mailed home. And if your parents have not had a chance to talk with your teachers yet this week, please encourage them to call Miss Robin at the office and she will make an appointment for them. That's happening this week. It also looks in the weather like we're going to get a lot of rain tomorrow, starting tonight perhaps. And so this is our first really rainy day we anticipate. So I've got a few things to talk to you about that might be a little different for the students who are at school. Now, normally we have snack recess outside, and we will continue to have it outside if it's just drizzling a little bit. Half of the class can eat under the canopy or the tent while the other class starts their inside recess, and then they can trade off. But if it is too windy and too rainy, then it is not going to be possible for students to be under those canopies. So we may have to have snack recess in the multi, and we may need to have lunch in the multi. So I wanted a chance to tell you about some changes that you will see tomorrow or our next rainy day. So just like you have in your classroom, a little barrier that is set up, we have those set up in the multi because we're going to be indoors. We want to make sure that we have a partition, and it's going to be clear, but enough so that you can safely eat your food even though you might be in close proximity with someone else. So if we need to eat in the multi-purpose room, you will come in a line, of course, pick up your lunch if you're getting a school lunch. We will tell you where to sit. It's not going to be like it was last year where you can walk in and sit with your friends, unfortunately. We'll tell you where to sit. You must stay seated unless you have permission to get up. So you will raise your hand if you need to get up for any reason. And when we're done eating, individual students will be permitted to stand up, throw away their trash, pour out their liquids, and line up at the door. I want to remind you that anytime you are inside, you need to have a mask on. Well, if we're inside eating lunch, how can you eat with a mask on, right? So with the partition, when you're seated in your own little cubby, in order to eat your lunch, you can take your mask off. But anytime you get up to line up, to throw away trash, or for any other reason, you must have a mask on. So we want to keep everyone as safe as possible, all right? Also, there isn't going to be a lot of getting up and getting water in the multi, so you want to make sure that your water bottles are already full and that you have your beverages that you need, okay? We're going to count on everyone to follow directions, sit right where you're supposed to. And we have to take turns in the multi because we can't have that many people in the same room. So we're going to ask that you focus on eating when you're in there. And if it's really rainy, then you will have your recesses inside the classroom. All right. Before I go, I want to say happy birthday to our November birthdays. They are Alyssa and Carson had birthdays on the 4th. Xander had a birthday on the 6th. Briley N had a birthday on the 13th. Wesley and JC had birthdays today on the 17th. Callie's birthday's on the 19th. Rosie on the 26th. And Forrest and Caesar have birthdays on the 28th. Congratulations. Now, our core virtue of the month is gratitude, which is perfect for this time of year. So what I really want you to do right after you get off this video is think of somebody that you can go and talk to that you are thankful for. Use your words to tell someone thank you for something that they are doing for you. And that can be at home or at school, but let's share with our words our gratitude. That not only makes the other person feel good, it makes you feel good too. All right, so keep up the good work. Well done on trimester 1, and let's work together on those rainy days to listen and follow new directions. Thanks everybody, take care.